Hi everyone. We are doing the last part of X6, which is distribution. So let's explore what we have here is basically the first introduction to distribution and then some additional scenarios based on distribution that we are going to explore. So what is the standard pattern is there are objects which are supposed to be distributed into certain groups, and there can be four cases that are possible. So the objects can be either identical or distinct, or the groups in which we are supposed to distribute them can also be either identical or distinct. Now, each of the cases we need to explore and understand what is the change that it will happen. So the first scenario, three identical caps has to be distributed into two identical boxes. So objects are also identical, groups are also identical, one of the very easy scenarios. So if the identical caps are there, the selection of the objects is not important because which cap is selected doesn't really matter because all are same. The boxes in which they are supposed to go, they are also identical. So that means which box gets how many, that is also irrelevant. So there can be only two possibilities that can happen. The first box gets two caps, the second box gets one cap, or the first box gets all three and the second box gets zero. This is the only way in which it can happen, because which box gets how many is irrelevant because both are identical. One of the very easy scenarios to start with, and then gradually we will increase the difficulty level. The second variety, three identical caps has to be distributed into two boxes. Obviously caps are still identical, so the selection of the objects is not important, but because the boxes are different, so it will be very important to understand which box gets how many caps. That is important because now the boxes are, one is brown, one is purple, so it matters brown box gets how many and purple gets how many. So 2 1 or 1 2 or 3 0 and 0 3. So that is the change that will happen if the groups are distinct. Remember these ideas, okay? The third scenario, three caps have to be distributed into two identical boxes. Now the objects are distinct. So three different caps, but the boxes are identical. So which box gets how many, that is irrelevant. So 2 1 3 0 is the same pattern. But now because the caps are different, the selection of the objects is also important, because when we say in the first brown box the two caps are going, we need to figure out which two caps are going, because that will be the key part. So three caps are available, out of which we are supposed to select two in the first brown box. In how many ways that can happen? It can happen in 3C2 ways. Two caps has to be selected out of three caps, can happen in 3C2 ways. One out of one, 1C1. That's the first way. The second way is all three goes in the first brown, which is 3C3, and 0 goes in the second brown. Not selecting anything is one way of selection. So this is how the calculation part will differ based on what kind of information you are dealing with. And the fourth and the toughest of all scenarios, both are distinct, the objects as well as the groups. So three caps have to be distributed into two boxes. Not only the selection of selection of caps is important, but which box gets how many, that is also important. And we had already done those patterns 2 1 3 0 1 2 0 3 for the boxes part, but now the selection of objects is also critical. So brown box gets 2, 3C2, purple box gets 1, 1C1. Second scenario, brown box gets 3, 3C3, purple box gets 0, one way of happening. Third scenario, brown box gets 1, which is 3C1, and purple box gets 2, 2 out of 2, that is 2C2. And the fourth and the last scenario, brown box gets 0, one scenario, and purple box gets all 3, C3, C3. You will need to simplify all those values, right? Brown box and purple box, you will need to multiply all of them, and then you need to add the four standard cases. And this is why it is one of the toughest scenario. Both are distinct. You'll have to be very, very careful based on what kind of language the examiner is talking about, and then accordingly use all these ideas to explore the question. This is the first part. The second part is basically additional layer of difficulty. not only we are going to distribute, but we are going to arrange the objects also in a certain possible way. So earlier we were only doing the selection, but with arrangement, 3 caps have to be distributed into 2 identical boxes. We have already explored that this is the pattern, but now not only we are going to select, but we are going to arrange them also. So in the first of the brown box, 2 caps will be arranged in 2 factorial ways. In the second brown box, 1 box will be arranged in 1 factorial, which is 1 only. Hence we are not writing that. In the second scenario, all 3 caps are going in the first brown box. So after going inside the brown box, the 3 caps can arrange themselves in 3 factorial ways. And that is what arrangement is all about. So again, you will have to be very, very crucial as far as the language part is concerned. Similarly, there are different types of distribution. One of them is particular, one of them is specific. Let's understand the difference between the two. So 3 caps have to be distributed in 2 boxes. This was the scenario. And then the additional layer such that, look at the language. One of the boxes contains 2 hats and the other one contains 1 hat. But mind you, they have not specified which one of the boxes will have 2 hats and which one will have 1 hat. And because of that uncertainty, we will have 2 scenarios that we can deal with, which is the first 2 scenarios. Either brown box gets 2 hats and purple gets 1, or purple gets 2 and brown gets 1. And this type of distribution is called as particular distribution, where they are not that specific. It is still somewhat little bit of uncertainty and vague kind of information is given to you. Whereas the specific one, as the name itself suggests, same data, but look at the question. Distributed in such a way that the brown box gets 2 hats and the blue box gets 1 hat. So very specifically they are saying brown should have just 2 and the purple or the blue is going to have just 1. So when that happens, not just 2 scenarios, but just 1 scenario we are going to consider, which is here going to be the answer. And this type of exact accurate information dealings is called as specific distribution. So specific distribution is what this is. So this is how we are going to tackle, and with that we would conclude the module H also. Thank you so much.